Want to blow people's minds anywhere, anytime, and without a single prop? Well, in today's video, I'm showing you 5 different tricks that you can perform literally anywhere without anything on you. My name is Chase, and from making objects disappear to getting inside people's minds just by using suggestion, I promise you this video will make you the most interesting person in any room, anywhere. And stick around, because during this video I'm going to be performing some of those tricks, and some of those tricks to you, because some of them work digitally. And I'm also going to be sharing a trick that will be perfect this year for Halloween. Let's start with a witch hand prediction. And this one will work with you watching this video right now. Go. Find a small object. I'll give you a few seconds. Have you got something? Great. Now what I want you to do is I want you to place it in one of your hands, doesn't matter which one. And now I want you to think of your name, and however many letters are in your name, change it that many times. So for instance, my name is Chase, so I would do it 5 times, like C-H-A-S-E, right? So it'd be in my left hand, which is your right. Confusing. The next one is count how many siblings you've got. So if you've got no siblings, stay exactly where you are. And if you have got siblings, change that many times. And think about it. I have no idea who you are watching this video right now, but this trick should still work. And lastly, if your object is in your left hand, now spell out the word L-E-F-T, left. But if it's in your right hand, spell out the word right, R-I-G-H-T. Now, it's prediction time, and I predict that your small object is in your left hand. If I got it right, make sure you like this video, and if I got it wrong, comment down below that I got it wrong. It's going to be in your right hand, but I reckon I'm going to have more likes than comments. Now, let's learn how to do it. The method is literally the last moment when I say the right hand or the left hand, because think about it, and I'll try it with my ring. You see, if it's in my right hand, which is your left, but my right hand, and I go R-I-G-H-T, it's in my left hand. But then if it was in my left hand and I spell out left, L-E-F-T, it stays in my left hand. So no matter how many times you change it beforehand or what questions you ask beforehand, really doesn't matter. As long as you ask to tell them to change it that many times. If it's in the right, change it R-I-G-H-T, and if it's the left, do L-E-F-T. Doesn't matter, because it will always end up in the left hand. Now, sometimes I do sprinkle a little bit more of misdirection in with it, so I know it's in their left hand right at the end, and I go, fine, to make this as random as possible, change it one more time. So now I know it's in their right hand. And then for an even better kicker, if I manage to get a peek before doing this trick of, for instance, what their favourite colour is, I will then be able to reveal it when I go, by the way, when you spell out your favourite colour, was it insert colour here? But obviously when I do perform it to people in real life and not over a screen, I do it get them to do it behind their back, or I turn my back. So then there's no way of me knowing, because if it's red, for instance, like my one, they've done it 3 times and I'm going to guess where it is by 3 times. It's not quite mind reading. There's just an idea for you. Sticking with small objects like rings, coins, or stones you just find on the floor, here's a really cool trick you can do, and it's one that you've probably seen before, and it's just a simple vanish, like that. The one that I just performed there is called the French drop, and in doing that, you literally thread your thumb through your 2 fingers like this, and then you drop whatever item you're wanting to disappear in your fingers, like in your hand like this. Just drop it in. But with the cover of your other fingers coming around to pick it up, so these covers here, you don't see that. Like this. And then another variation that I love to perform is you just put it in your palm of your hand like this, and yeah, it's disappeared again. I'm not sure on the top of my head what this method is called, but basically all you do is you keep it cupped in your hand like this so it doesn't fall out, and you just act like you've dropped it in his hands, and you just go drop it in his hands, and it's not, and it's still cupped in here. It's not going to fall out. A couple of quick tips if you're performing any kind of vanish is, well, the first one, dude, there's like a bird on top of the roof right now, and it's being very, very loud. Dude! Okay, I think it's gone quiet now. But yeah, it's the way you do it is practice in front of the mirror. That's an important thing. Just like most tricks you probably already do, practice in front of the mirror. And the other thing is really focus on the hand that it's supposed to be in. So if I'm doing that second variation and I'm putting it in my hand here, all my focus is in this hand with nothing in, when in reality it's in this hand here and I'm ditching it in my pocket or loading it somewhere else. They're my quick tips. Now, let's get a little bit freaky with Breaking Point by Johannes Mengel. It's a trick that makes it look like you're popping your finger out of its socket and then bending it ways it shouldn't be bending. Take a look. If we just go, yeah, this will do. Right, here we go. You just go. Bend it that way first. There we go. That'll do. Maybe this way as well, or a really freaky way. And if you don't believe this is real, you could just do that. This one here, you can actually see that it's bending there. Hardest part's getting it back into place. There we go. And that's what it looks like. I will leave a link in the description of this video to where you can learn how to do the trick I've just performed, because it is perfect for Halloween this year, just like my newest trick, Rest in Prediction, that is available on the Chased membership, which is my membership over on Patreon. If you're a member, you'll get it completely free as part of the membership, or you can actually buy it separately, one at a time. There's 3 entries on there at the moment, and it's all part of my Project Alice series. Project Alice is just a handful of some of my routines and tricks that just come as little brain farts in my head, and I don't really have any intention of actually performing them, but hopefully the people who get them can build upon these entries and make something good of them. And Rest in Prediction is the newest entry to Project Alice, and like I said, it's perfect for Halloween this year if that kind of floats your go-go. If you understood that reference, well done you. But if you aren't interested in paying for anything, just hit subscribe to this video, because that way it lets me know that you enjoy videos like this one, and I'll continue making videos like this one. Here's a powerful trick that really gets people questioning the reality and if what you're doing is actually real. It's called the pulse stop, and as the name suggests, you are literally seemingly stopping your pulse and making it start again, if that's the right terminology, whenever you want it to. The method is all to do with the positioning of your fingers. I know there is other variations where you can stick a golf ball under your armpit to make it stop the pulse, but this is a no props tutorial video, right? So this is how to do it with no golf ball in your armpit. So obviously you get the participant to put their fingers on your pulse, as you would if you was checking somebody's pulse, and it's in the position of your actual hand. So you cup your hand like this, and you put pressure on the back of your hand using these 2 fingers. Put pressure on the back of these 2 hands, and you press down hard here. Press down hard here with your thumb, like this, and this would stop the sensation of your pulse beating. What I like to do when I'm performing this trick is hold my breath. So, you know, they're at the moment I'm not putting any pressure on. So they're putting their fingers on my wrists. They can feel my pulse, and they can feel my pulse fully. And then I go, watch this. And that's when I put pressure on here. And when I can't hold my breath anymore and I have to let it out, that's when I release the pressure in my wrist, and my pulse will come back within a few seconds. Now, the last one is Psychic Surgery by Aaron Alexander. And this is great if you want to mess with people's minds. This trick is a little more advanced, but it's all about suggestion. There's no hypnosis, you just plant the ideas in their head that you can control their body and what they feel whenever you want them to feel it. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can find how you can do this trick. And there's 5 tricks that you can perform literally anywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see videos just like this one. I also do magic trick videos, magic tutorials, magic theory videos, literally everything and anything to do with magic. And if you're curious about what props I actually do bring out with me every single day, you can check out my everyday carry, my EDC video at the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.